Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, my name is Brandon, and in our last video of 2023, which is crazy, I'm coming at you with my Disney College Program haul, which I know this is late because my program was in the summer, but life has just been so busy and school's busy, and we filmed other videos and put vlogs out, so this kind of got lost in the shuffle. But I'm so excited to end off our year with this video because I think it's a very important video and a very fun video talking about my program and a haul of some of the stuff that I got from Disney or that I purchased myself to kind of like remember the program, or things that are cast member exclusive things and that kind of stuff. So I'm so excited. Hopefully you're all excited as well to see the merch and hear about kind of my role and my stuff that I did while down there. I'm excited to kind of talk about it. So let's get into this and have some fun. So first up, for those who don't know, I did Disney's cultural exchange program in this past summer of 2023, and I'm from Canada, and I did the program that's May to August, and I just had the best ever time. It was so much fun, and I worked merchandise at Hollywood Studios in theater animation, which when I found that out, I wasn't sure what it was, and it was kind of like, I have no idea what this location was. And it turns out that it was the most incredible location I ever could have asked for. And I got to do so many incredible things and work at so many incredible retail locations that it just was honestly such a dream come true. I met so many incredible people. The people that I worked with were just the absolute best, and I made so many memories, and I am just so thankful that that was my work location. And I'll touch more on that throughout the video as well with some merch that I got that kind of relates to the like different areas that I worked at. But first, starting off, gotta be the name tag, and this is like the most special thing ever. If you do a Disney program, or if you love Disney and you want to work for Disney, you get that name tag, and there is mine. It's so beautiful, and I'm so happy to have this. This is just like a prized possession now, and one day when we have kids, I can show them this and say, look, I worked at Disney. And it's just really, really cool to have this, and I'll never forget the moment that we first got them because it was so special and just like such a life-changing moment. Now, I'm not really gonna do this in any order. I just have my bag here and I'm kind of gonna pull it out, but the first thing in here is a cast member exclusive item, which is fun, and it's actually on our Christmas tree, and I took it off, and it's an ornament for Disney 100 that says cast member, has the castle with Disney 100 and all of the characters in their platinum best. It's very cool. It's kind of like a, I don't really know like what material, but it's like heavier and dense, and I really like it. I think the outline, it's like really like sketched in there nice, and I love the characters, and I also of course love that it says cast member. So had to pick up some cast member exclusive stuff. There wasn't really too much for me, like there was like spirit jerseys and clothes and stuff that wasn't really my vibe. So this kind of thing, like ornaments or little keepsake things, was more kind of what I was going for. So I'm so glad that I could pick this up. Going back to the stuff that Disney gave us, this was from Traditions, and I got my little Mickey hat here, and this was on all of our little tables, which is fun, and I just loved this moment as well. So cool, sticking this on and putting this on and getting some pictures with this on was really, really fun and really cool. But of course they had to give this, which is just so quintessential Disney and just so perfect like for a cast member to have this. I also forgot to get mine like embroidered. I wanted to get it embroidered here at the back, so maybe one time when we go back on a trip, I'll get this one embroidered. I'll like bring it down in our like luggage and I'll get it embroidered, because I think like that would just be so special to have like CEP 2023 on the back, to always know that's what this is from. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. And then we have another ear hat, which was from my final bow, which was kind of when you graduate the program and the program is over, and it says on it Disney programs, this time not Walt Disney World, and you can see that little tassel there, which is so fun. So this one's also cool. I also did not get this one embroidered. I probably should have, but I think it was just like a crazy time when I wanted to do it, and then Heidi and Caitlin and Austin came, and we were like moving out and stuff, so it was just a lot. But maybe I'll have to bring both of these down and actually get these embroidered, because this one's also cool. I actually forgot that I had this one as well. This was also something that Disney gave us at the final bow like ceremony event, and it's a little pin that says Disney Alumni Association, which is really, really cool. You can see the card there and see the little pin. It's like an ear hat with the tassel as well. So this will be perfect for like my program pin collection that I've started and I'm continuing to grow. And this one's gonna be proudly on there because it's pretty cool that I'm an official Disney alumni. We also got lanyards working for Disney. This one's actually from Flamingo Crossing. When you move in, you get a lanyard that has like your building's character on it. And mine was Doc, which is fun. And it kind of looks like a pin, but it's like on this little like string rope thing here, lanyard, and it kind of goes through the back. So this one's cool. This was the one that I had my like ID and all my stuff on until I got this next one, because I kind of wanted something different, not just one that like showed the building that I lived in, but this one was at Cast Connection while we were there, and it is for the 100 years, and it says 100 years of music and wonder, and it's got the conductor Mickey there, which is so cool. I love like the color scheme on the back. It's like that marble color, and it just is really cool to like know that I was there for the 100 years actually becoming a cast member. So I had to use this as my lanyard after replacing the dock one with this one. This is another lanyard which I didn't use because it wasn't this season, and I guess it's this current season now being Christmas, but it was like $4, I think, and I was like, it's so big and so cool, and what if one day I'm another cast member, whether it's like not in the parks, but just like a different job setting, and I need a lanyard and it's Christmas. So I got this one from Cast Connection. It's a big Santa Mickey. Maybe I can bring this and wear this around at Christmas time and have this out somewhere, because he's just so cute. Like, Disney Christmas is just the best, and I know that I wasn't there for Christmas. I was there almost, I guess, for Halloween time to work, but my program was over, but it was Halloween time. But this is pretty cool that you can see like Disney theme park cast member exclusive limited release, which was very, very cool. Sticking to the same, like, I guess kind of series as the lanyard before, the 100 Years of Music and Wonder, this is a water bottle from Cast Connection, and I'm realizing now that I've not used it yet because it's been in this bag for this haul, which is so funny and so hilarious to me. But it's got this really cool little top here, which has a clip that you can hook on, and some people actually use this bottle for like their water bottle at work. I don't know if that was allowed, because mine was like a black bottle. Maybe it was allowed, but they kind of like stuck it in their little like water bottle clip, which was cool, and you saw like this kind of sticking out, which I thought was fun. But it's got the characters on here. I have a shirt that has all this on it, but it's got a bunch of like the characters like singing songs or like playing instruments and stuff, which is cool. So yeah, there's that, and then on the side it says cast member, which is just really cool. So I'm glad that I could get this. These sold out, I think, pretty quick, and then I don't like really know if they came back, but I wanted, like I said, some stuff that actually says cast member, so it's pretty cool to have this bottle and like the ornament, like I said, because the clothes wasn't really like my vibe, and there wasn't really other stuff that said cast member, so this was really, really cool to get, and now I can start using it now that I've actually filmed this haul. The next two things are 2023 like branded items. This was from Mickey's Treasures, which is like a damaged merchandise store at Cast Connection, and for the longest time while I was there, it was actually just like outside, and it was unbearably hot in there, and we went there a couple times. But I found this, and I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a Mickey on the top of it, but I'm just going to use it as like a little stand-up like picture frame. But it's a 2023 ornament that can also be used as a picture frame, and there's the park icons, and it says Walt Disney World 2023, and you can see on the top where it was damaged, where Mickey kind of came off of it. But I think this is perfect. It can go on a desk, go on a shelf with a picture of like me and my pals or something in there from work. I just think that'd be great. So I'm glad that I could get this. I didn't really get too many things from Mickey's Treasures. I think that we showed some stuff in our like actual Walt Disney World haul, but I'm glad that I could get this because this is like a special little thing, and it was like very cheap because it's damaged. And then sticking with that, we showed this in our Disney World haul, but I want to show it here again because I just wanted to say that this is like a good idea for you, like potentially, maybe you think it's not a good idea. I think it is, because I love looking at pictures, but I find when they're on my phone, I never actually like sit and will scroll through pictures. I will look at ones on like Instagram and all those things that we post because those are like big moments and stuff, but there's also just like fun little things that you don't really post or fun memories. So I love getting a photo album, and this was the one for 2023. It says like Parks, Pals, and Me, which was really fun, and you have like the little inserts, and like you don't have to get a Disney one. I just love the Disney ones, and it has like little inserts you can write on the side if you want to. All the pages have different characters on them and stuff, but we've done this every trip that we've went, and I thought it was a good idea for me to do for this program. So I'm gonna have to print some pictures out again. Life's been so busy that I totally forgot to print out some pictures, but I do want to fill this up with pictures from the program, and then have one for like our trip that myself, Heidi, Caitlin, and Austin did. I just think that it's really special to like have all these on a shelf, and then one day, like when we have kids or grandkids, they can like look at the pictures, because I know that I love doing that at home. I love watching like old movies back or old like family videos or looking at picture albums. So I'm excited to have this and I can't wait to fill it up with all of the special memories from my program. I'm now just gonna show some fun little things that I guess is like from Disney or from Guess, which is cool. But this was in there, which is like my Ernie My Ears little like badge thing that we had under our name tag while we were in training, but I kept that just in case I want to like put it in the photo album with like a training photo or something. I think that'd be cool. But these two things, this is one thing I like didn't get to keep everything, but this was some stuff that I had gotten while working a few shifts, and I'm going to tell the stories because they're fun stories and hopefully you all like fun stories. But this is a rubber duck that I got while I was working in Toy Story Land, and I was using the RC car as like merch engagement, and I was like driving it around and racing people, and I was at the cart by Slinky Dog Dash up there. I'm pretty sure that one's what, Camper, I want to say. I should like know this, but I was up there and using like the RC car to drive around, and I drove it over to some people, and then they put something on top of the RC car and pointed at me to drive it back. So I backed it up and it had a little note with this little duck on it, which was so fun. And they were going around the park and doing that, which I know that's a thing, which was cool to actually have it happen to me. And then it happened again while I was at Tatooine Traders, but this time it was the little baby ducks. And this one is like teeny tiny, and they came around and they were gifting these out, which was cute. So mine is named Miss Lourdes, who is one of my favorite people and one of my coordinators that I had, and this is named after her. So this is with my other little big duck, which doesn't have a name. This one's Miss Lourdes, which is so fun. So I love that. I love getting like little things like that. I think that was just so cool. And like, it's fun little moments where like people like acknowledge or do that, and they go like around to the parks and have like the duck thing. I just think that's so cool that people take the time out of their day to do that for cast members. And then this was something else, which is kind of random, but before getting our park passes, we headed to probably every Disney resort, I'm pretty sure, except for maybe a couple. And we like did stuff around, like looked at the shops, looked at the resorts, hopped around, rode every transportation possible. And at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I guess, which I never knew when we stayed there that you could do this, but they have little like events that go on, whether it's like animal viewing, I think, or like this one's music, or like learning facts or different things. And you get like a little, almost like a charm, it's like a bead. And this was the drum one because myself and my friends did like the drumming musical session, and then they ask if you've been before, and if not, they give you this like string and put the bead on. And we had meant to go back and do them all, but then of course we started work and got our park passes, so that kind of didn't happen. So I would love to go back one day and try to get more of these and fill this like string up with some beads. I think would be so cool. So there you go. There's like little things at resorts that maybe you didn't like know about. And if you love Animal Kingdom Lodge or Animal Kingdom, I think this is like a fun thing to just get some cool different beads from doing different things at the resort. Next up, I'm going to show two magic bands, and I showed this in our haul as well, but they're related to the program. And this is the first one that I got when going down to do the program. I stayed at Pop Century the night before move-in, and I wanted a magic band plus because I didn't have any yet. And I thought it was perfect because I could engrave on the inside something. So I got to engrave on here CEP 2023, which is so fun. So I don't know if you can see it on there. It might be hard to see, which is really, really cool. But I'm glad that I could get that engraved on there. And this was the one that I picked, was like the Mickey and Friends, which I think everybody knows that I was just obsessed with. Excuse me, but I love it so much, and I'm glad that I got that one. And then I also got this from Caitlin and Austin and Heidi, and this will transition into our next little, I guess, like segment of stuff that I got, but it's a Fantasmic magic band. And why this is noteworthy is because one of my locations was actually Fantasmic, which is really, really cool. And you can see my hat here. It's like the sorcerer hat on this like maroon color for Magical Castle embroidery. You can use our code sunny10 to save you 10% off your order over there. And I'll touch on them again very shortly, but they have lots of things for attractions and these programs, the college program, cultural exchange program, so many things. So definitely go check them out. I'll leave them linked in the description as always. But Fantasmic has become very special to me because that was one of my work locations, and it was the work location that I think I for sure worked the most. I was scheduled that so long for the beginning of the program, and then at the end it was kind of like Tatooine and like a mix of Toy Story Land and Fantasmic. But I'm so glad that this was my main location. I loved it so much. There's so many good memories, and I now just We all know this. I'm obsessed with the show. I think it's so good, and I'm so glad that they got me this magic band because Fantasmic has become like a personality trait of mine, I feel like, over this program's time. And with that being said, there's more little Fantasmic notes, but I got this early on in the program and I wanted to show it, but I wanted something, again, a lot of the stuff that I got, I tried to get things that were like meaningful or special to me for my work locations or my program, and I wanted a plush because, you know, who doesn't love a plush? Even a 28-year-old guy loves a plush. So I got one, and this is Sorcerer Mickey, and he's just my best pal, was my boss. So, you know, had to get him, but he's great. I love him so much, and he just kind of goes with that Fantasmic theme of me loving Fantasmic. And I think what's really, really cool about your work location is it does like affect things that you love. Like maybe if you're working at like Emporium, for example, you love like Magic Kingdom even more because you get to connect and listen to Happily Ever After every night, or you get to like see merch that's like specific to that park, which I think is cool. So for sure, for me, my work location really like changed my view on things and made me love certain things even more than I already did. And Fantasmic, I think, was the biggest thing that I just, after the program, I already loved it before, but hadn't seen it in so long because it was gone for the pandemic. And then coming back and getting to work there was just so special. So it's become something super important to me and that I love so much. And I'm gonna show this here. This wasn't from Disney, but it's a Disney thing. And I got this when we came back because I had looked before for this because I just liked Sorcerer Mickey, like this Funko Pop. There was one of him as well on like a mountain, which is from Fantasia, but this is also from Fantasia, and it's Sorcerer Mickey, and it's a Funko Pop of him. And I wanted this because I wanted to, of course, get things to commemorate my program, and Sorcerer Mickey's a big one. And I wanted something that's like smaller, more subtle Sorcerer Mickey, where it's not that big plush, because I can't really put that anywhere except for like on our bed or something. So I wanted to get this guy, and he'll be perfect if like one day I work an office job. I can put him on my desk, I can put him in the background, and I just love him so much. So there he is. And I just can picture him every night fighting that dragon off and getting his imagination back on track, which is so great. So super cool thing, not from Disney, but I'm glad that I could get it because it is related to my Disney college program. Next, I want to get into some pins. And of course I had to get pins while I was there because I love pins so much. I opened some mystery boxes, which you saw in different vlogs, and then I had some pins that were gifted to me, which is just so sweet and so kind, and then other ones that I traded for to like remember my program or certain things about it. So I'll get into some of those, but I first just want to say, honestly, like one of my favorite things of my whole program was getting to meet so many of you that watch our videos, which was so crazy to me, and I never really just like thought that it would happen, and then it did, and it was so special to me every time that it happened. And I got to meet people that were on a Disney program who watched our videos, like my videos down there, or other people who have watched like mine and Heidi's videos since we started our channel way back when, and have watched for like 3 years every video. And I was just like, wow, it's just crazy. So thank you to everyone who I met, and thanks for taking the time to chat with me. It was like really special, and I hope if you're watching this that you just know how much that meant to me, because it really was just truly one of the best things of my program, was getting to meet people and chat with people, and even just like other guests and stuff that I got to talk to. I just honestly loved that so much, and I thought that was such a perk of merchandise where you can take the time, even though you're like cashing people out, you can take the time to like learn about them a little bit and learn their Disney story and like why they're here and how their day is. And I just think that is so special and unique to merchandise, and I'm so glad that I was placed there. But anyway, I want to show some things that I got that were gifted to me, and it's just so special to be gifted things. So I just am really appreciative, and thank you so much. This is a fantasy pin of Runaway Railway, and this was gifted to me, and it is just incredible and so amazing. For those who don't know, I love Runaway Railway. It's one of my favorite attractions. It's a top 3 for sure. And there's Mickey and Minnie in their car off on their picnic, and this is just incredible. Like seriously, this will be perfect in my Runaway Railway collection. I cannot wait to put it there. It's just going to be like the centerpiece and look so beautiful. So thank you so much for that. That's incredible. I was also gifted this, which is so perfect. It's a Sorcerer Mickey pin, and I love it so much, and it's going to go in my Fantasmic pin collection. And it's this gold Sorcerer Mickey, which is so cool. He's putting his hat on and I love this so much, and this will be perfect in that collection, and it stands out because it's like that gold color, and I love it so much. So thank you so much. It's so beautiful, and I just love it. I was also gifted this Tiny Kingdom Canada pin, which is really cool, and I love Tiny Kingdom pins, and I love, of course, Canada. That's where I'm from, and I wanted like a little Canada pin collection with like Disney pins, and this one's perfect. So it's the Tiny Kingdom Canada pin. So glad to have that one in my collection, along with this one that I traded for on a board, which was so cool, in Canada, in Epcot. What are the odds of that? And there it is, the Canada pin with Mickey ears and the maple leaf, and it says Canada, so I just think that's fun. So I don't know if that's just me, and if anybody who has done a program or is doing a program like can relate to this, of like getting things that like remind you of your program or like special things. That was like a goal for me, and I talked about this with like Heidi, Caitlin, and Austin, that like merch that I had gotten on our trip, I also wanted stuff to kind of be like special for the program as well, which was cool. So if you're doing that or you like that as well, let me know. I would love to know that. And then I also traded for some pins that are summer related, which was the program. Of course, like time frame was May to August, which is in the summer. And of course it was very toasty, very sunny. And these pins embrace that as well, which is so great and so fun. So I'll show these ones here. This first one is from a Hidden Mickey set. It's older, and it's of characters in little tubes going down the water. And I found this one here of Mickey, so I definitely got to try to find more of these because that's fun, and I love this one so much. I also got two from a set of pins. I don't really know if it's like a lanyard or a booster or like what they're from. If you know, you can let me know. But this one is of Mickey on a surfboard with a wave and his toes are out, which is so funny. So there he is standing on there. And then we have another one of Goofy and Donald playing beach volleyball, and Goofy is just easily standing over the net and blocking Donald, and the ball is landing right on top of him, which is so funny to me. And just, I love these two together, and I love it with the inner tube pin. And then I also got this one of Chip and Dale under an umbrella in the sun, and I said this one's me and Heidi under the umbrella chilling out where it's always sunny. So cool. So there it is, and those are some pins that I'm gonna add to like a summer pin collection, or just like with my program pins, which is cool. But I'm glad that I could get those, and now I'm on the hunt for those sets to try to complete them. We also know, like I said earlier, that I was obsessed with the Mickey and Friends new collection, and I got pins from that as well. And I didn't complete the whole set, but I'm on the hunt for them. But I did get a few, and I have Mickey and Goofy, and I just love the colors so much. They're so great. And this was from the mystery boxes that I opened quite a few times, which was great because I love mystery pins, and I love when it's mystery pins that I like. And I would have got more, but they were gone, and I'm pretty sure now they're back in stock. But while I was there, they didn't have them for the longest time, which was unfortunate. Maybe for me, but good for my bank account, I guess. I got two here as well of Daisy and Donald, which was great. They're so cute together. And then the last one being Chip and Dale. So I'm only missing Minnie, Pluto, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So hopefully one day I'll be able to complete that set and have all of those all together on a pin board. I also got this pin of Baby Yoda, and it says The Force. And I wanted this one because I have a little Star Wars pin collection now, and I wanted to commemorate working at Tatooine Traders. We had tons of Grogu stuff, and I'm pretty sure I sold so many little shoulder pal Grogus, and that was just always fun that people love Grogu. All the merch was always just a hot commodity, so I had to get that pin to like remember that memory for sure. And then lastly, I'm gonna show this pin, and I guess this is like the last, oh, there's one more merchandise thing, but this is the last like pin that we have. And this is not from this year. It's actually from 2000, and I think it says 2008. And I remember this because I went there, I think in 2007, and they were still doing this. And it's for the year of a million dreams, and it says, "Where my dream came true, Walt Disney World," which is cool. And it's got Goofy and Donald. But I got this pin not for that memory of me being there back then when they did this, but just that this program was a dream come true for me. And I love that it says, "Where my dream came true, Walt Disney World," because truly this program was something that I've wanted to do since high school. I watched countless vlogs on it all the time, and I was just like, how is there a way that I can do the Disney college program? And then when I found out that there was international options and you could do it, I was like, at some point in my life I gotta do it. And of course most people do it when they're younger. I would say like late teens, early 20s, even like mid 20s, but I'm like older at 28. And I just wanted to prove to myself that anybody can do it. and I did it and I loved it, and it was the most incredible experience I've ever done in my whole life, and I'm just so thankful that I got to do it. And I want to end this video off with one piece of merchandise to show you that is very special to me as well. And that is this shirt from Magical Castle Company, and it's this blue kind of tie-dye, and it says on it CEP 2023, and I just love this shirt so much. They have a DCP version as well, and I'm so thankful that they made a CEP version, and I hope that any Canadian friends or like UK friends or France, any other countries that do the CEP, you go pick one of these up and remember that moment. And I just love wearing this. It's a shirt that I wear proudly when I do wear it, because I'm so happy with the program and I'm so proud of my program, and I'm just so thankful for everything that got to happen there. I'm kind of like rambling on about it, but it just truly was the most incredible experience, and I loved my location, and I got some questions that people asked about it. And in the new year, I'm gonna do like another live stream or video, which I've said that I was gonna do, but then Christmas stuff crept up and other lives that were planned that I didn't get to do it. But people have asked some questions about the program, and like, was it what I expected it to be, and what would I do different if I did it like another program again, or my favorite moments or different things. And I just honestly will say that the program far exceeded my expectations. I loved my work location. I've met and have made some of the best friends in my whole life that I will ever have. And I've made so many memories that will last a whole lifetime, and that I always talk about and will continue to talk about. And I'm just so thankful that I got to do this program. And I know this was maybe a little bit of a longer video, but I wanted to show all this stuff, talk about some stories, share my experience in merchandise a little bit. I know not too much, but just what I kind of liked about it, my locations, and I'll touch on that more in depth at a certain time later in the new year. But definitely expect more college program content to come in the new year, talking about my experience, because it was just the best time ever. And I'm so thankful that I got to do it, like I said. And I just, like I said, love my location. And I think what was cool about merchandise was I was able to pick up and do different things and go to different places, which I did one time when I worked at the Emporium, which was on my list and was my location that I wanted the most. But I picked up there and got to work there, which was cool. I traded a Phantasmic shift for it, and I'm glad that I did that. But I honestly didn't pick up or trade because I just loved my location so much, and I loved the people. And I think that was just the most incredible thing, was the people that I got to work with. I am just so blown away by all those people. And if they're watching this and you're from theater animation and you're watching this, or your location is going to be theater animation and you're like, I don't really know where that is or what to expect, just know that you will be in the best hands with the best people, the best trainers, coordinators. The leaders are great. Everything about it is just so awesome. And I just can't wait to talk in the new year more about it, because I have so much to say about it. And I just loved like Tatooine Traders and Toy Story Land and the Runaway Railway and Frozen sing-along gift shops and Phantasmic. And we just got to do so many things, and I just loved it so much. But I'm now rambling. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I also hope that you all have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, all those things, because this is our last video of 2023, and we're gonna kick off 2024 in the new year, probably the same way that we did last year, with a live stream talking about new things coming to our channel and to Disney in 2024. We did that last year to kick off the year, and it was so great and so fun, because 2024 for us is going to be a big year of so many things, and I can't wait to talk more about it. And you'll find out all about all the new stuff in the new year, and I just cannot wait. So thank you all for such an amazing 2023. We hit some great milestones, made some incredible memories, got to hang out with all of you guys in live streams and in videos, and just know we are so thankful for each and every one of you that watches, these likes, these comments, subscribes. We just cannot put into words how thankful we are. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing to our channel for more Disney content just like this, and be sure to ring that bell so you never ever miss any new videos from us. And remember to end off 2023, it's always sunny.